Holly Ramsay, with her effortless blend of grit and glamour, has always navigated life's spotlight with a grace that echoes her mother Tana's iconic poise. Lately, though, that resemblance has deepened into something almost uncanny, as Holly steps fully into her role not just as a bride-to-be but as the composed center of a swirling family tempest. Amid a bitter feud that's cast a long shadow over her upcoming wedding to Olympic swimmer Adam Peaty, Holly has returned to social media with breezy elegance, channeling Tana's signature style to project unity and serenity. It's a move that speaks volumes, ignoring the drama not through denial, but through deliberate, radiant normalcy, as if to remind everyone that love's path, however thorny, leads to joy. The conflict, which has escalated into outright familial exile, began as a seemingly minor slight but unraveled into a tapestry of grievances spanning months. At its core, Holly's hen-do, a sun-drenched escape to Soho farmhouse in the Cotswolds, where she gathered her closest with Tana, Adam's sister Bethany, and even Victoria Beckham for laughter, spa rituals and bespoke celebrations. Notably absent was Adam's mother, Caroline Peaty, an omission that ignited the powder keg. What followed was a cascade of revelations, claims of wardrobe vetoes for the wedding, whispers of clashing values, and accusations that the Ramsay's celebrity sheen has fractured the Peaty's more grounded dynamic. Adam, in a drastic bid for peace, has disinvited all relatives except Bethany, turning what should be a union of families into a selective affair shadowed by unresolved pain. Reportedly, the fault lines first cracked during Holly and Adam's engagement party last December, an event captured for Gordon Ramsay's forthcoming Netflix documentary. Back then, the air buzzed with promise, Holly radiant in white, Adam beaming with pride, his family mingling amid champagne toasts and candid toasts. But beneath the surface, tension simmered. Caroline, feeling the weight of absent kin, confronted Gordon directly, her voice carrying the hurt of exclusion in a space meant for unbridled joy. Guests, bound by NDAs and surrendered phones for filming, navigated the evening with cautious smiles, unaware that this glittering prelude would foreshadow a full schism. Sources close to the fray describe it as a tipping point, the Ramsay's high-glam world clashing against the Peaty's heartfelt authenticity, where every perceived slight amplified into betrayal. The hen-do snub became the flashpoint, prompting Adam's Aunt Louise to unleash a torrent of Instagram commentary, lambasting both nephew and fiancé with raw emotion. Her posts painted a picture of wounded pride, alleging that Caroline's exclusion stemmed not from oversight but from superficial judgments. Her look, deemed unfit for the wedding's aesthetic. It was a charge that struck at the heart of class and compatibility debates, with Louise decrying the Ramsay's elite circle as elitist gatekeeping. Retorts flew from Holly's camp, defending the gathering as intimate by design, a sacred space for bridesmaids and blood ties, not an indictment of in-laws. Yet, the damage deepened, with Bethany emerging as the unlikely survivor, the sole Peaty invited, her presence at the hen-do a beacon of reconciliation amid the rift. Why Bethany? Whispers suggest it's her seamless fit into the Ramsay's orbit. Blonde, poised, and effortlessly pretty, she embodies the glamour that Holly and Tana exude. A friend of the family confided that Bethany's enchantment with celebrity trappings, gushing over Victoria Beckham's wisdom, reveling in the farmhouse's luxe serenity, has tilted her loyalties. She's had her head turned by all the glitz and glamour, the source revealed, noting her thrill at sharing tales with friends back home. Elevated to bridesmaid status, Bethany's role cements her as the bridge, her closeness to Adam a familial anchor that withstands the storm. It's a dynamic that underscores the feud's human core. Loyalties tested, alliances forged in fire, and the painful reality that weddings, meant to unite, can expose fractures long ignored. Adam's response, a measured Instagram statement, cut through the noise with quiet resolve. Speaking for himself, Holly, and Bethany, he framed the discord as a growth crucible. For those who know me personally, you know that I work so hard on trying to improve myself as a person who wants to contribute to making the world a better place. His words painted a portrait of introspection amid chaos, a man striving to embody worthiness as partner, father, athlete, and friend. The trio's unity was palpable. Bethany, Holly, and I will get through this. We do not ask for sympathy. We just need people to be aware that there are always two sides to every story. Gratitude laced his message for supporters' kindness, a nod to the well of empathy that sustains them. Yet, the post veiled a graver layer, an ongoing police investigation into serious matters, predating the recent uproar, binding their lips with legal caution. This revelation adds a cloak of intrigue, hinting at deeper wounds, perhaps financial strains, past indiscretions, or betrayals unearthed like landmines. It transforms the feud from tabloid spat to saga of safeguarding, where public airing risks more than reputation, it endangers justice. Adam's athletic discipline, honed through relentless laps and Olympic golds, now applies to emotional endurance, channeling focus into healing rather than hurling accusations. Holly, mirroring Tana's crisis navigation, recall her own family upheavals under Gordon's spotlight, embodies quiet strength. Her social media return a masterstroke of deflection through delight. In posts that could double as mood boards for matrimonial bliss, Holly showcases Tana-esque elegance. Flowing dresses in earthy tones, windswept hair framing sun-kissed smiles, captions evoking gratitude and grace. It's morphing at its finest, not mimicry but evolution, absorbing her mother's resilience like osmosis. Tana, survivor of public scrutiny and personal trials, taught Holly that poise isn't absence of pain but its transcendence. By ignoring the feud's barbs, Holly honors this lesson, redirecting energy toward vows exchanged in serenity. The wedding, now a pared-down affair, promises intimacy over spectacle, fewer guests, deeper bonds, a reclamation of joy from discord's grasp. This rift, painful as it is, illuminates broader truths about blending worlds. The Ramsay's fame, a double helix of opportunity and isolation, amplifies every discord, turning private pains public. Adam's Peaty's, rooted in working-class fortitude, grapple with the disorientation of in-law stardom, where NDAs eclipse naturalness. Yet, in Bethany's bridge building there's hope, a reminder that blood and chosen family can coexist, mending what frays. As Holly steps into Tana's shoes, she doesn't just emulate, she expands the archetype, proving that morphing through adversity forges not copies but originals.